Hello, Taurus. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of July from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. Please keep that in mind as you watch this reading and release what doesn't make sense for you. So let's dive right into this. Let's take a look and see what your angel guides need you to know right up front with these focus messages, starting with these three decks: the Earth and Sky Oracle by Mystic Moon, On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, and the Truths deck by Pretty Spirits. So let's begin, Taurus, and see what's coming up for the second half of the month. All right, your first focus card. Here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. Guided to this one. Flamingo. Okay. This says, stature and grace, vibrant and outgoing, social atmospheres, and connectedness. And some of you guys might really love flamingos. So let's take a look and see once we pull tarot what that's about. All right, that's a great card, vibrant and outgoing. That could be describing you or even the person that you are thinking about and just feeling the overall connectedness in the relationship. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What's your second focus message? Let's grab this one. Aim higher. Okay. So you are being directed to aim higher in your life. That's why it's coming through as a focus message here. And, you know, your stature in life, that kind of makes sense for me. Your social atmospheres, people that you choose to surround yourself with, the connections that you make, whether romantic or in your work life, your personal life, your friendships, your relationship with family, all of it. You're being directed to see things from a much higher standpoint, from your higher self, perhaps. And when it comes to your goals, your dreams, your passions in life, you are being directed higher. Aim higher, Taurus. All right, so let's grab your third focus message here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know? What's your third card? I'm guided to this one. Winter solstice might be something significant for some of you. This could also be letting us know that perhaps something could be frozen. There's no movement. Something could be stagnant in your life. It's just really cold. Okay, so we'll see, of course, what that is referring to. Let's start with my tarot teacher to clarify these intro messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus, for this love and life reading. Second half of July. All right, so what else do we need to know here? Three of Cups. So this is nice, you know. So this is celebrations. This could even be a reunion for those of you who are at a distance from one another. This has a lot to do with the people that you surround yourself with. So this really makes sense for me. The people that you connect with socially, your friendships, even family, associates. This represents a very positive outcome. You're being offered perhaps a new beginning, whether related to your love life or just life overall. But as you can see here, you're stuck. You've got a stalemate here. You're being directed to aim higher. That's what's clarifying that card. So if you're undecided or unable to make a decision, maybe you're torn between doing one thing or the other, you're at an impasse in your life, you're undecided, or just really blind as to what it is that you need to do next. Five of Pentacles. This is your own earth energy, Taurus. Poverty, insecurity, financial loss. Financially, if you're struggling, maybe that's why things are cold, or you were left out in the cold. Clarifying winter solstice. That's really interesting. You and a particular person you have in mind, this could indicate the breakup, that maybe you've been struggling since the breakup, or an impending separation with somebody where things really haven't been moving. Or you're just taking a look at things from a lack mindset. You know, you're seeing that glass half empty instead of half full, which is why you're being directed to aim higher in your life. Every area, not just your love life. But right now, here you are, stuck. You're at a crossroads. So we'll take a look and see why that is. Why is it presenting itself in that way, Taurus? All right, so let's go ahead and focus on your connection here with some current vibes. I'm going to pull from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. This deck is actually on sale through July 31st. Originally priced at $65, it's now available for $50. So if this is something that interests you, along with any of the other decks here, of course, I'll include a link down below. So Taurus, what's up? Current vibes regarding your connection. And maybe you're selling yourself short, even in your love life. Maybe you're with somebody that just isn't even on the same wavelength as you. Maybe you deserve better and you need to know this. I'm just getting, don't sell yourself short. Look at that. The future. This says, the future. I've always pictured you to be a part of mine. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever think that things could have gone so wrong between us. Our deep bond has been ripped into shreds by deception, third parties, and trust issues. My future. I don't know what it holds, but now I know you won't be a part of it. Maybe that's why you're stuck, because there could be some unhealthy attachments that you might have to somebody where you know it's time to let go, but maybe you're struggling to actually do that. We have unwavering belief. I never gave up. I want you to know that even on the most difficult of days of missing you, I never gave up on us. I always knew that there would be a day when we'd find our way back to each other. So what I'm getting here, Taurus, is maybe there's still a part of you that's just really holding on to hope beyond all hope that this can work out, that this is the person that's meant to be for you. So I feel that's why you're stuck, because one part of you is still holding on to believing that you guys can work this out, and there's the other part of you that knows that there is no future with this person. That's why this is coming through. These cards are really speaking very loudly to you right now. Alone. We spend so much time trying to find that ideal partner, our soulmate. We forget to throw that energy into ourselves, to find love within yourself first before you can find that love elsewhere. It will find you once you can spend time alone and get to a place where you enjoy spending time with you. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, this next message will not apply to everybody, so take it only if it makes sense. It does say ghosted. If someone has ghosted you, maybe that's why things are frozen. But the actual message for this card says, I thought I knew what I wanted. I thought I wanted you. I didn't know how to tell you that I had a change of heart, that I wasn't as into you as you were into me. So instead of being honest and upfront, I blocked you. I ghosted you. I know now that was wrong, but now I'm too embarrassed to reach out, to see you, to simply apologize and say I'm sorry. If that's your story, it's coming through here. But the overall energy of this card is someone was ghosted. You could have done the ghosting. They could have ghosted you. They just perhaps did not show up for you the way you needed them to show up. And that's why you're stuck, because you might be focused on the good times, the happy memories, but if you're going to focus on that, you got to focus on the bad memories and the bad experiences as well. Okay, so let's clarify that. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus. So I just feel here, you're on the fence, and there's a part of you that really is trying to convince yourself that this is the end, you don't see a future, and there's a part of you that wants them back, that wants to work this out, that's still holding on to the hope that you guys are this ideal connection, that you want them to always be a part of their life, your life. And that, I feel, is why you're being directed to just enjoy your own company in the meantime, because you really need to figure things out here. Three of Cups. There's a reason, guys, why that's coming through again. Because a part of your future is meant to find happiness. There are people here in your life that are a great support system for you. Your friendships are very important here. Your community that supports you, that will always be there for you. This represents a new love here, I feel, and a new beginning where you can absolutely find your truest happiness, certainly when it comes to a love connection. It can represent a reunion as well. You just have to be mindful that if you are attracting someone back into your life, if they were deceptive, if there were trust issues, if there was a third-party situation, which can certainly be reflective off of these threes coming through here, then you got to be careful of who it is that you're wanting to manifest back into your life. So it really comes down to your mindset and coming forward with a very healthy mindset of what it is that you are needing and wanting in your life. The right partner for you is someone who's going to give as much as they receive. This is all about equality right here. I have a feeling that was lacking or very out of balance. This is someone, this could be you, very generous to your person. I just feel maybe you've been very generous to them financially. Maybe you have overextended yourself, okay? But it's time to stop doing that. You got to put yourself first now. We have the Six of Cups, so there is a part of you perhaps that's feeling very nostalgic about this person. You could have grown up together. This does represent young love for some of you. Could be, if I could speak, this could be childhood sweethearts for some of you. But there's this need to remember, you know, like just remembering past moments that you guys have shared, the happy memories. But I'm getting here too, Taurus, part of the reason why you're on the fence and why you're torn and undecided is because in addition to the good memories, there are bad memories as well. So it makes sense for me that you've got the Lovers card coming through now because it's time to make a choice. It's time to make a decision. Despite the fact that you feel so much love for this person, you feel drawn to them, you're attracted to them, etc., etc. If they cheated on you, if they betrayed your trust, if there was a third-party element to this, then that equates to someone who really is not a good partner for you. And it's time for you to really face the reality of things here. You've got the Knight of Wands coming through as well. So the Knight of Wands is somebody who doesn't want to commit. It could be very passionate. Fun adventures with this person. But this is not a lasting partnership here. Maybe they just want to have some fun with you. Just wanting to play, but not wanting to commit. And if you're on a very different page, Taurus, if you're wanting commitment, if you're wanting long-term commitment, if you want marriage, this is not the person for you. So it's time for you truly to trust your intuition, especially my divine feminines. Listen to that inner guidance, that inner voice. Listen to your heart, your instincts. Trust that. You've got good luck on your side, okay? Your destiny is meant to be a happy one. So don't allow this person to get in the way of finding happiness for you. There is a turning point that's happening in your life. You don't want to self-sabotage. Welcome it in. But, you know, maybe there are certain cycles that need to complete first in order for you to prepare yourself to welcome in good luck and good karma. A choice, a decision has to be made. That's what's presenting itself here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional insight. I want to dig a little bit deeper into the challenges that you are dealing with here, Taurus. Okay, so challenges of your connection and how it's affecting your life. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What else do we need to know for this reading? Second half of July. We've got shades. Your world isn't as dark as you think it is. Take off the shades, Taurus. You need to be able to see clearly so that you can aim higher. for higher goals, better things, better experiences, happier times ahead, better relationships. Look at this. Take off the shades, because right now you're just blind to the opportunities. Okay? Can't make that up. You can't unlock the possibilities unless you see the possibilities. Look at this. Love stings. Choose wisely, for not all choices in love and romance are wise ones. Your angels are screaming at you right now, definitely wanting you to hear this. Look at this. Perspective. Sometimes it helps to see things from a new angle. Yes. You need to see things from a different, a newer perspective. This reminds me of the hangman. You know, letting go in order to see things from a different angle, so you have a better understanding of things, so that you can finally have clarity, so that you can finally see. No doubt you're attracted to this person. Certainly sexually, steamy mood. No one arouses me, entices me, touches me the way you do. Our sexual chemistry is on fire. We've already seen that the passion could be off the charts intense. But I feel, especially for the divine feminine, focusing on a masculine, they're not ready to commit. They're not interested in that. And you need to not be blind to that. As you can see, we have a broken feminine here. If you represent this broken feminine, Taurus, it's time to wake up. It's time to heal. It's time to empower yourself. And I believe that came through in a previous reading that I've done for Tauruses. That's still coming through, because perhaps this is a continuing saga where you need to put yourself first, love yourself first, enjoy your own company, heal from connections really that are no longer serving a purpose. It's time to step away. It's time to put yourself first, you know? I feel for some of you guys, maybe you've put in a lot of effort towards putting someone else first in your life, and you've forgotten about yourself. So maybe you're broken for now, but you can also help put yourself back together. So let's add to this. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. If you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners interested in learning tarot. The majority of the cards, it's got upright and reversed meanings, much like that. So there's no second guessing what the meanings of the cards are. The twist here is that this deck includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So for the advanced beginner, which is why I say advanced, it definitely adds a new dynamic to the messages. It challenges you while you're learning. But, you know, this can definitely be for beginners as well. You could just take out the other cards and just start with the original 78 cards of the tarot deck. All right, Taurus, so let's go ahead and see what else you need to know here. We are taking a look at the challenges. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. Could be younger than the feminine, perhaps. Or there could be an age variance for some of you. Could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So the Page of Wands is someone bringing in good news towards you. Okay, so that's actually nice. It's very cheerful, free-spirited energy from this person. You might not even be expecting this. But you could also be dealing with a person who really just wants their freedom. They still want to be out there exploring what else is out there by way of connections and relationships. So if they're just treating you like an option, Taurus, perhaps it's time for you to put your foot down, take control. Look at this. The angel of hope is here to help you. You've lost your way, your sense of direction. Which way is up, which way is down? Which way takes you away from who you are, and which way shows you the path you're meant to travel? This is not the end. I am here to help restore the faith within you, to let you know that there is a ray of sunshine, a glimmer of hope that you fail to see. Take off the shades. You can't unlock the possibilities unless you see the possibilities. And the angel of hope is here to help you see. Open your eyes. I am here. Do you see? Sorry for the pun, but do you see how all of these messages are coming through to let you know you got to open your eyes. You got to wake up. Aim higher. Aim way higher, Taurus. You've got the Four of Pentacles right here. So if you find yourself being too possessive or too clingy towards someone that you're trying to hold on to with every fiber of your being, and they're just not there for you the way you need them to be, you don't want to be holding on to somebody like a possession. You know, it's like hoarding. It's like this hoarding energy, holding on to things and people to make you feel more comfortable, perhaps. But sometimes you got to feel uncomfortable in order to create change. This is your own earth energy coming through here. So it's a place of scarcity and perhaps lack, stinginess, greediness. Somebody that you could be dealing with who has some very deep-seated past issues. You got to remember, though, it's not your burden to carry. Whatever their issues are, those are their issues. Don't make them your issues. Everybody's got their own issues that we're all dealing with. Don't be carrying someone else's issues for them. You can't save somebody that doesn't want to be saved. Seven of Wands. Stand up for what you believe in. And it's time for you to start believing in yourself. It's time for you to take the high road. That is what the Seven of Wands is wanting you to do at this time. Perhaps you've been spinning out of control for a very long time. It's time to maintain control of your life, of your relationships. It's time to protect your space, your energy, your heart. The Seven of Wands is a card of competition. So I have a feeling here you're competing for your person's attention, or even their heart, their love. Their attention might be elsewhere. Doesn't necessarily have to mean infidelity, because their attention could be towards other things. They're just not showing up for you the way you need them to show up. You've also got the Angel of Mercy coming through here. Life has brought you down to your knees. The universe shows you mercy. The love you've been searching for, yearning for, has eluded you thus far. I'm here to let you know that it's time to rise, to get back up, claim your ascension, aim higher, Taurus. Claim your ascension, aim higher. I'm just going to keep saying that because that is the strongest message that is coming through in this reading. Claim your ascension within your own life to help you take that first step towards a brighter future. Do not let this person hinder that progress as far as you being able to have that amazing future. Remember, right from this card right here, this is you having a moment of clarity where you realize that they don't need to be a part of your life. You don't see a future with this person. You cannot be wavering between feeling that way and hoping and wishing and having faith that they can still show up for you. Because I have a feeling if you stay on that road, this is where you're going to end up. With that Ten of Swords, they're going to let you down. They're going to backstab you. They're going to betray you. This is a collapse. This is a relationship that's going to fall apart. It's failure. It's defeat. So before it gets here, you got to take control of the situation. Focus on you. Otherwise, if you continue to stay on that road, they're going to continue to break you down. Especially my divine feminines. You're coming through here as a broken feminine. So if you're dealing with a broken masculine, it's time to break free. It's time to take off the shades, as we've clearly seen here, so that you can see the possibilities of what the future has in store for you. You don't want to be blind moving forward. Actually, if you're blind, as it says, you're not moving forward. You're stagnant. That's why things are, right from the start, frozen and cold. Something about that winter solstice that's coming through with that very cold vibe. That is the challenge. You can overcome these challenges. You've got the Angel of Hope and the Angel of Mercy here to help you out. Accept the help. That's what's coming through. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance here. I'm going to pull from the Dating Scene Oracle. Okay? Some additional guidance. You know in your heart of hearts, Taurus, if it really is the end of the road when it comes to a particular person. You know it. So don't sell yourself short. Don't self-sabotage. Aim higher. Take the lead. You don't want to keep following this person. Take the lead. It is time. You've got immersed, okay? Only focused on each other. But if this is a toxic situation, if you guys are just focused on each other, it's like being in a cesspool of toxicity. Look at this. Tightwad. Okay, so if someone has tapped you out financially, they're perhaps coming into money and they're not wanting to share their money. Okay, the ultimate penny pincher. This is somebody who's holding on tight to that money. Take the lead. You could be dealing with a masculine who is funny, a real comic, but I have a feeling here that you've been dealing with situations with this person that really were not funny at all. Or they just don't know when to stop. Because not everything is a funny situation. Maybe in the beginning it was great. You know, you guys love to laugh together, which is fine. But we're dealing with some major issues here, I feel, Taurus. We've got introvert, loner. Okay? So, remember, guys, this came through already for you. Alone. There really is this need to spend time on your own so that you can figure out a plan for yourself to have a better future than what this person could provide for you. So I really feel for some of you guys it would be beneficial for you to spend some alone time. But I'm also getting for some of my Tauruses that you're interpreting this in a very different way, that you're feeling alone without this person, even if they are toxic to you. You'd rather have someone toxic in your life rather than being alone. But the reality of it is, guys, you're not. You're so not alone. Part of the reason, let me just find it. Remember these two cards coming through here, the Three of Cups? This represents your community. The people that surround you that are good for you. You're not alone. You've got friends. You've got family. You've got people who have your back. You're not alone. It's up to you if you choose to interpret it in that way. But you don't have to go through this journey alone. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who's committed elsewhere. If they're married, this represents forbidden fruit, so all the more reason to detach. You could also be dealing with someone who's bored with the relationship and therefore they just stopped working and putting in the effort in the partnership. You could be dealing with somebody who's all about their fitness, their appearance, constantly at the gym, you know, lives, eats, breathes fitness. Which is fine, but there has to be balance there. We have a love-struck divine masculine here. So, I feel in the beginning, you know, it could have certainly been an instant attraction. You guys could have really loved each other, but I feel a shift in the energies between the masculine and the feminine. And I kind of feel here for my feminines that you have been carrying quite a lot of these intense challenges and obstacles for this connection. This could also represent someone new that comes in. which is a possibility for the feminine, being able to welcome in new love coming in. But first, it really comes down to you empowering yourself, divine feminines. We've already seen from these cards, as clearly indicated, some of you guys are broken. So you don't want to attach yourself to a masculine who's broken themselves. And I'm feeling here intuitively this could represent someone new for some of you guys, which is really good. And all you need to do, as we've already seen, is to take the shades off so that you can really see. And interesting how this photo has a masculine with shades on. Isn't that interesting? I just realized that. So this could apply to the divine masculine here. They might be in love with the idea of love, but perhaps they're just not able to show up for the feminine in the way that they need to show up. Especially if you're dealing with a player, someone who's in and out of your life, someone who can't commit, someone who's gotten themselves into third-party situations. All of these things could be super challenging. But you can also empower yourself. You don't have to put up with that nonsense. All right, so let's clarify with the Tabby Tarot teacher here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. All right, what else? Two of Pentacles, no more juggling, okay? You need to decide once and for all the direction that you want to go. You can't be on the fence. You can't be torn as to what it is that you want to do. I feel you are, though. I feel that you are torn, and that's why things are possibly stagnant or frozen. Some of you guys could be stressed out financially. So that's the first order of business, is to really not juggle opportunities and priorities and certainly people. And that could have been what your person was doing. Juggling you and someone else, or juggling you and something else. It doesn't have to be infidelity. It could be something else that's challenging the partnership. Knight of Swords. Here's our player. Okay? I can't help but feel for some of you guys, you're dealing with someone who just really wants to play. They don't want to commit. I'm just getting that for some of you. They want to play. You're dealing with a player here. The Knight of Swords is someone, interestingly enough, who gets easily bored. We've got that right here. They don't want to commit. So focusing on the divine masculine, as we've already seen, they need to take the shades off so that they themselves can see what it is that they're doing, because they're going to miss out on their own opportunities in relationships that are good relationships, good partnerships, because they're too busy playing. That's where the conflicts are. Five of Swords, okay? There's this need to walk away from all of that drama because someone's sneaking around, somebody is in and out of relationships, they're allowing other people to be a part of this equation. There's competition here. There is competition here, and you don't want to have to deal with that type of drama, Taurus. For my feminines, there is a masculine who can come in to offer you something beautiful. A masculine who is faithful, who will show up for you, who will be there for you. They've got their act together, they've got their life together. This is someone who's mature, someone who's grounded. Financially, they're well off, they're good to go. King of Pentacles is wanting something permanent and lasting, not someone who's going to be in and out of your life, not someone who wants to cheat and get into third-party situations. So again, we've got good news coming in. Didn't that already come through? Yeah, it did. Page of Wands coming through again. Good news, either in the form of a text, an email, a voicemail, a letter, a card, or someone giving you some good news about either an opportunity related to your love life or even a career or some other aspect of your life. That is what's coming through here. There's some good news on its way to you. You just got to be mindful of potential suitors that do come in who really aren't looking to commit. Because you can find love again and you can find lasting love. But you're also going to run into people, especially my divine feminines, who don't want that. They just want to play too. So you just got to be mindful that you're not playing a game where you're going to end up losing and getting hurt again. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune is showing up for you for a reason. Can't ignore that one, right? Because as you might recall, it already showed up. So good luck is on your side. Part of your destiny is to find happiness. And truly, there's a turning point that is presenting itself here in this reading for you. You're meant to find happiness. You're not meant to be in this stuck, frozen part of your life. But you got to help it along too, Taurus. You can't be allowing yourself to be stuck by the choices that you yourself are making. You know, it's like, just imagine this wheel being presented to you and you don't even see it because you've got blinders on, or you've got those shades on, as we've seen, and you're not getting the clarity that's necessary in order for you to take advantage of this. Because it's not going to stick around forever. Those opportunities will not stick around forever. You have a particular window of opportunity here, Taurus, to take advantage of what the Wheel of Fortune is offering you. You cannot be procrastinating. Okay? So as right from the very beginning, you got to aim higher. That's the advice. All right, guys. So let's move on to some musical messages here. I'm going to pull from the Heart Songs of the 90s deck. If you're unfamiliar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. We'll grab 3 songs here, starting with this one. Angel of Mine. Someone's name could be Monica or even Angel, or your person sees you as an angel. How you changed my world, you'll never know. I'm different now. You helped me grow. You came into my life sent from above. When I lost all hope, you showed me love. That could be the person that you were with, severed ties, or the need to sever ties with this person. So they're coming through here letting you know they've changed. Maybe they've done the work on themselves. They're a different version of themselves. And that ultimately is what you're needing them to do. Because if they come towards you with all of the same baggage and they haven't evolved from the person that they were before, the advice is to aim higher, right? You don't want to go back to someone who's low vibrational. Let's grab another message. Don't speak. No doubt. You and me, we used to be together. Every day together, always. I really feel that I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could be the end. It looks as though you're letting go, and if it's real, well, I don't want to know. Okay, so there's a possibility some of you guys might finally come to that decision where you let go and you end things with this person, because you know there's something either toxic or unhealthy about that partnership. There's nothing left to say, perhaps. Everything that needed to be said has been said. 4-page letter by Aaliyah. Okay. Mama always told me to be careful who I love, and Daddy always told me, make sure he's right. I always had my eyes on this one particular guy. I was too shy, so I decided to write. I'm sending him a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. This is a divine feminine who might be putting together this letter, a text, an email, pouring your heart out to this masculine. But remember, guys, maybe there's a reason why your mama warned you to not get into these relationships. Daddy always told me, make sure he's right. So, make wise choices. Whoever this particular guy is, you got to be mindful of what they're bringing to the table. Okay? Because it might just not be a very good choice for you, is what I'm getting here. So it really is time for you to take the lead in your own life. Follow your heart, follow your gut, follow your instincts, and make better choices coming from a higher place rather than, again, low vibrational thinking and decision making. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here, Taurus, with some final advice from Spirit. I'm going to pull from the Universal Heart Oracle, prophetic love notes from Spirit. So if you were able to relate to this storyline, it's time to take control. Take control of the situation, take control of your life. Spend time on your own, go within, try to figure things out, make better choices to help bring your life back into balance, to get you onto a different path where you can be happy in love and life. So if you relate to the fact that you're blind to things and you're not seeing clearly, I feel that's where spending time on your own would be beneficial. Because maybe you've been too clouded in your vision and having the need for clarity when it comes to this person. Sometimes when we're with someone 24/7, we don't act from a good place, especially if it's a toxic relationship. So distance might actually be very helpful. And if they've got issues that they need to address, then let them address it. It is not your cross to bear. It is not your burden to carry. And it's interesting that that's coming through because I just posted about that on my Instagram page. Certain things, we all have our own responsibilities. But sometimes we take responsibility for other people's crap. It's time to stop doing that. Okay, so let's see what the final advice is from your spirit guides. Spirit wants you to know that we are aware you have had your fair share of trials and tribulations, more than some could bear. Hell yeah, I agree with that. Your endurance has made you stronger than you know. A fresh chapter of endless potential is about to begin with your life. Yes, you are sowing the seeds now for a blossoming new beginning. Challenges that have held you back in the past will no longer seem insurmountable, as we have created the perfect soul partner for you to navigate life with. I love this. We will support you both to find your way towards each other and rejuvenate your life to see a wonderful transformation before the end of this year. Expect miracles and we will deliver. And Taurus, I really feel you could use those miracles. Don't sell yourself short. Aim higher than you've ever been, than you've ever done in your life, so that you can see clearly as to what it is that you need to do to have a bright future, a happy future. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. Hopefully whatever part of this made sense for you helps you on your journey into the second half of July and onward. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.